Hey friends, we've now done one full week of Bible lessons at home. I hope that you've really enjoyed it and that it is something fun that you get to do throughout your day. So, we're going to do part two. Matador is joining us today. We're going to do part two of Noah in just a little bit. So, let's sing our Arky Arky song that we learned yesterday. If you know it, sing along. If not, I hope that you can learn it along with me. So it goes like this. The Lord told Noah to build him an arky, arky. Lord told Noah to build him an arky, arky. Build it out of gopher, barky, barky children of the Lord. So rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine. Give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory, children of the Lord. The animals, they came in by twosies, twosies. Animals, they came in by twosies, twosies. Elephants and kangaroosies, roosies, children of the Lord. So rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine. Give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory, children of the Lord. It rained and poured for 40 daisies, daisies. Rained and poured for 40 daisies. Almost drove those animals crazies, crazies, children of the Lord. So rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine. Give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory, children of the Lord. The sun came out and dried up the landy, landy. Sun came out, dried up the landy, landy. Everything was fine and dandy, dandy, children of the Lord. So rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine. Give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory, children of the Lord. Great job. I just love that song. It's so fun and happy. All right, will you say with me our memory verse for this week? Genesis 1:1. Here we go. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Genesis 1:1. Way to go, guys. All right, so we're going to pick up in our book where we left off yesterday. I've got my children's Bible. Let's read the story like we did yesterday, and then we're going to keep going. All right, so here's Noah. Noah's a godly man, and he walks with God. The earth was very sinful in God's eyes. God said to Noah, I'm going to put an end to all people. I'm going to destroy them. They were not making good choices, so God's going to wipe them off the earth. He told Noah, bring a male and female of every animal and put them on the ark. He told Noah exactly how to build the ark, and Noah did what God told. Noah and his family got on the ark. God closed the door, and the waters started coming. Guys, can you imagine what that felt like? Only Noah and the people that were on the ark with him were left alive. All right, so here's where we left off yesterday. The waters flooded the earth for 150 days, but God showed concern for Noah and all of the animals in the ark. God sent a wind over the earth, and the waters began to go down. The ark came to rest on the mountains. After 40 days, Noah opened the window. Noah sent a raven out. It kept flying back and forth. Then Noah sent a dove out. The dove couldn't find any place to put its feet down, so the dove returned to Noah. Noah waited 7 more days. He sent the dove out again. This time the dove returned to him. There in its beak was a fresh olive leaf. Noah waited 7 more days, and he sent the dove out again, but this time it didn't return. Could you imagine what it felt like whenever that dove came back for the second time? but it had an olive branch in its leaf. I bet that brought so much joy to Noah and his family to know that they were about to get off the ark. Noah and his family came out of the ark. All of the animals came out of the ark. So did all of the birds. God said, I will never destroy all living things again. As long as the earth lasts, there will always be a time to plant and a time to gather crops. There will always be cold and heat. There will always be summer and winter, day and night. I have put my rainbow in the clouds. It will be the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. Okay, so that is the story of Noah's Ark. I know that you guys have heard that story a lot because it's a really good story that we need to hear, that we talk about at church a lot. Okay, so let's go back over the story a little bit and look at our pictures. So here's how it begins. God looks down at the people of the earth and he's very sad. No one was choosing to do the right things. They were being unkind to each other and they were making bad choices. God was sorry he had made man. Then God saw Noah and his family. Noah and his family were choosing to do the right thing. God decided to send a flood to cover the entire earth. Only Noah and his family would survive. Noah walked with God. God told Noah that he was unhappy with the way the people were acting. He would send a flood over the earth to destroy them. God told Noah to make an ark, or a big boat, out of gopher wood. Noah knew exactly how big and tall to make the boat because God told him. He knew to place a window near the top and where exactly to put the door to the boat. God told him exactly every instruction of how to build the ark. Once the ark was finished, God told Noah to take his family into the ark. God told Noah to bring the animals onto the ark, both male and female. God brought the animals from all over the earth to Noah, and Noah gathered them into the ark. God closed the door to the ark once Noah, his family, and the animals were safely inside. It began to rain, and it rained, and it rained, and it rained, and it rained for 40 days and 40 nights. All the people and animals left on the earth were destroyed. Only Noah and his family were saved. The flood waters remained on the earth for 150 days. So even though it stopped raining, there was still water all around the boat. So they couldn't go anywhere. There wasn't anything for them to do. Then God remembered Noah. He sent wind to stop the waters from rising. As the waters began to slowly go down, Noah sent out birds to see if there was dry land yet. First, he sent out a raven, which came back because he couldn't find any place to land. Second, he sent a dove, which also returned because he couldn't find a place to land. 7 days later, he sent the dove again. This time, the dove came back with an olive branch. So he sent out 3 birds so far, and the last bird found an olive branch. Okay, then he's going to do it again. 7 days later, Noah sent out the dove one last time. This time, the dove did not return. The earth was almost dry, which meant they could come out of the ark. Then God spoke to Noah. He told him to come out of the ark. Can you imagine what joy that they felt when they were able to open that door of the ark and finally be on dry land? Noah and his family and all of the animals came out of the ark. Noah built an altar and he worshiped God because he was thankful. He was so thankful to God that God had brought them through this whole big flood. He was thankful God had saved them and his family. God made a promise to Noah that he would not send a flood again to cover the entire earth. God sent a rainbow as a reminder that he would keep this promise. Every time that we see a rainbow, we can remember that God always keeps his promise to not flood the entire earth again. He loves us and he cares for us. So, your craft for today is a little bit different. It's not like a piece of paper that we've done the past several days, which I think is really fun. If you notice, right behind me, there's a big, huge rainbow. So I want you to create a rainbow. It can be out of paper. It can be out of white paper and you color it or you draw it with markers. It can be out of construction paper. You can paint it. I use tissue paper. Fenton, I'll show you Fenton's that he's going to do in just a second. Look, Fenton is going to make a rainbow just on a piece of paper that we have drawn, and he's going to paint it. My rainbow that I made is a big, huge rainbow that I made out of tissue paper. Now, this is the fun part. After you create your whole rainbow, I want you to put that rainbow in a window so that people can see it from the street. And I want that to be a reminder to those around us that just because there are storms happening around us doesn't mean that there's not a rainbow at the end. God provided that rainbow as a promise that he wasn't going to destroy the earth in a flood again, okay? And so I want people who live around us to see joy in our homes, okay? So I want you to put that rainbow to remind them that there is still joy, even though it kind of stinks that we have to stay in our houses sometimes. And I know that it's supposed to start raining this next week. Here's what I want you to do. I want you, after it rains, I want you to go outside and I want you to search for rainbows and remember the promise that God gave us. I hope you have a really great weekend, and I will see you again next week, guys. Have so much fun creating a rainbow with your family. You can all make one individually, or you can make one as a family. But just have fun and use whatever you have at your house. See you later.